Hey, music makers, what's up? Hope you guys are lining the gigs up and getting ready for summer here. One thing I wanted to touch base on is like, you guys probably experience this, but it's so funny when you get into the season, and a lot of the resort towns, you know, they're on a they have a downtime in spring and summer, so they can re-up on their restaurants, clean carpets and all that shit. And a lot of the restaurants, even in Mammoth, not so much here, but in Big Bear in Southern California, but in Mammoth, let this guy go by. So I want to take my time driving home. Jesus, where's all the traffic coming from, for the love of God? I'll let this Jeep go by. So yeah, it's everyone's is you know, there's like a down shoulder, right? Well, we had one in Mammoth because the restaurants up there in fall and spring is, and the downtime only lasts like a couple weeks, 2 to 3 weeks tops, something like that. Maybe some places will close down for a month, but they clean up. They get their employees in there and they clean up, or they'll, you know, just straighten out their restaurant, restock, clean up their bar. Just do kind of a major clean. They'll do it in spring, and they do it in winter. I mean fall. So yeah, so it's kind of a crazy time right now. And what I'm observing is we're in Southern California, Big Bear, right? And so the Big Bear here is in the Inland Empire, right? And it's in the San Bernardino Mountains, you know. So these mountains are pretty big around. They got this I can't remember the name of it, Orgonio Mountains, or Sorgonio, or I'm not sure what the name of the mountain range is, but it's like up, I think it's like 11,000 feet. It's high. You can actually see the peaks from here. I'll show them to you. But anyways, so everybody's getting everything all locked down. And then, you know, the same thing with, you know, they're also lining up their entertainment for the summer, all that good stuff, if the restaurants that have live music. But anyways, so it's so funny. Okay, so I played Thursday. This is Saturday, so I'm taping this Saturday. I don't know if I'll get it out today or get this out tomorrow on Sunday, but yeah, like I said, everyone's cleaning right now, getting ready for summer. And so I worked Thursday down in Apple Valley out in the high desert, and that went pretty good. Actually, there was a lot of people there. I was because the week prior, because you know, that's one of my new gigs. I'm there every Thursday. They want me religiously there every Thursday. Yeah, obviously not making, you know, they just probably don't have a budget. They might want to try to add me another nights, but I don't know how that's going to work out, because I've got every Friday night starting. Well, I played Friday night at the Social here in town. So I played Thursday, I played Friday last night, and then I'm playing tonight at the Moose. I just got through setting up and did kind of like a half-ass sound check. So anyways, I want to get back home because I'm working on I have to do a little fine tuning. I think I got a buzz going on one of my strings on my Martin, my D35. So anyway, so I'm going to straighten that out real quick. I might have to do just a quick little adjustment on the truss rod and just get it to where it's not buzzing. But anyways, yeah. So anyways, I wasn't supposed to work Friday because last Friday I played at the Social. I played there, right? And it was kind of slow. It was pretty slow, you know, but the weather was good, so he just kind of wants to get the live music started. So I was flattered that he called me. Now I've got a 4 to 6. I believe I have a 4 to 6 on Friday nights at the Social, and which is a great gig. I mean, it's only 2 hours, but boy, you make good tips when things are rolling good or whatever. Anyway. anyways, so he puts on his I didn't think they told me last Friday, that probably not going to be doing any music this coming up weekend. We're not going to start it this next weekend because I guess they were supposed to get a little weather. They're just playing everything by ear right now. You know, they're basically doing a soft opening, but that being said, so anyway, so I go through the week and I'm going, okay, I hadn't heard from him by Monday, Tuesday, because he wasn't sure about me coming in on Friday to start playing for the summer yet. So I get it. So anyway, so I go, no problem, because I don't have anything booked at all on Fridays. I very rarely get Friday bookings. It's so freaking weird. I'll get Saturdays, Sundays, Thursdays now, never Fridays. But anyway, so I don't hear from him all week, and then I go, well, so I told this band that I'm trying to get together. I told everybody that I said, hey, listen, I kind of told them like Thursday that I wasn't gigging, so we can have a rehearsal on Friday. Well, so anyway, so then I found out the drummer couldn't make it or whatever. It's just we couldn't get it lined up for Friday, so that was fine. So all right, I have Friday off, right on. So Friday rolls around and it's in the morning. Dude, I get a text from, this is how you have to expect this in this business. You just, yes, it'd be nice to get a little notice and say, hey, thank God I was open and I was home and I was in town, but he called, see, I started at 4, so he gives me a call at like 1:30 Friday, and he says, hey, can you play today at 4? And I'm going, yes. And then he doesn't get back to me till about an hour and a half before I'm supposed to start to play. So I'm going, shit, because I threw him a text back and he didn't respond. So what it comes down to is some of these people, he's actually an owner, you kind of have to be patient and roll with the punches, because things, like I did a vlog the other day, things change on a dime. You don't know if you're coming or going sometimes. It's like, some of these guys don't know if they're coming or going. But anyway, so yeah, man, I'm like, fuck, are you kidding me? But luckily I was open, so that was cool. Let me let's back up on here real quick. Actually, I'm gonna pull over right here. I can maybe see between the trees. Oh, son of a bitch, you can't see him here. Well, there's the ski resort right there. All right, and they're closed, obviously. They just closed last weekend. A lot of snow. The base has melted really, really quick. But behind this mountain range here is a huge, larger mountain range. There's a canyon and then another huge, and it's still all white, full of snow. Yeah, it's crazy. It's nuts, I'm telling you. But anyway, so let me get this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get this done because I just realized I looked on YouTube. I'm going, Jesus, I haven't put up a post in 9 or 10 days. So, anyways, I can't even tell if I'm on the damn camera. There we go. All right, I'll just hold it right there. But anyway, so yeah, so it's just so funny. It's so crazy how it gets this time of year. I got called really 2 hours before I was supposed to go on stage, and I'm like, obviously I took it and did it, and actually made decent tips, and it was definitely more busier than it was last Friday. So anyway, so I played Thursday, Friday. Here I am playing tonight, and gonna do 3 hours tonight, and I'm dogging, man, because I know some of you guys out there, you guys are doing whatever double gigs. I've done that plenty of times, done double gigs in one day and 6 hours worth of music, and yeah, but as you get a little older, that shit starts catching up to you. Just saying. But anyway, so yeah, so here we are. getting ready for the season, summer. I'm pulling in here real quick. Yeah, so I just wanted to, just a little bit of craziness going on right now. There was something else I wanted to tell you too. But you know what? I'm not even gonna wait once a week. It's when I think of something that I think you guys should know, or it might help you out, or whatever. I'm just gonna get on it. It might not be really a long post or anything, but I'll just get on there and do it, just to get up more videos. But there's my boy sleeping. Okay, so yeah, it's fucking nuts. You just never know what's gonna happen. Never know. And so, and this is another thing too. Son of a bitch. Piece of shit. Hang on. All right. You guys still holding on? You didn't hurt yourself, did you? So, I love this shit, talking into a camera. I feel like a freaking Nimrod. Anyways, damn it, what was I gonna say? Get some air in here, shut this off. All right, it was about the economy. I'm not gonna get political or anything, but holy Jesus, man. I just got a thing on my Facebook today. There's a music store I used to work at. Some of you guys probably know when I was working there. It was a cool little music store, good guy. A guy that runs the place, he's he is what he is. He's just, he kind of micromanages, and I'm not into that shit. So I said, hey, dude, I gotta go. So I left. But anyways, it's his business. He can run it the way he wants it, or whatever. But when you get into micromanaging and getting ridiculous, it's like, nah, I don't tolerate it. I'm too old for that shit. So, but anyways, it was a nice little part-time gig. So, but, the guy's not a bad guy or anything, but anyway, so it's called Village Music in Big Bear, and he's the only music store. He's got a big collection of vinyl that he sells a lot of vinyl in there. He's got a whole wall of guitars, not high-end guitars, but he's got like entry level and court, and I think, and then he's got some Ibanez, and that's about as good as it gets. But he's got some interesting couple metal guitars. I don't know if they're Jack or what they are, Ibanez. I'm not sure what they are. But anyways, yeah. So I guess the owner of he owns the company, the store, obviously, but the owner doubled his rent. Okay. It's getting bad, man. It is getting bad out there. And all this protesting shit going on all the colleges. What is wrong with these fruitcakes? Hey, listen, it's okay to get out there and have a peaceful demonstration like this so-called president got on there. Oh, my God. Anyway, so it's just so out of control, and it all revolves around all because of his policy. I can't believe one jackass could screw up and bring our country basically to their knees with inflation because of the spending they did in 4-year time. It's actually less than 4 years, like 3 years. I mean, when he got into office, he shut down the pipeline thing, and oh God. But anyways, so enough of that. So what I want to say is basically this. It's going to be an interesting summer. Let's just say that. It's going to be fun. I'm optimistic. I mean, I hope it's busy. Like I said before, we're in a resort town. We're going to get people come up. The people that have second homes up here have money. They got dough. And so they're always going to come up. They're going to come up. They're going to go out to dinner, and they're going to do this, that, and the other. But there's only so many of them. But the people, because we're so close to the basin of LA and San Bernardino, Inland Empire, and we're so close to everybody that, you get a lot of the, I call them poverty people, and I'm probably one of them, but lower income people, and they come up and and they find the cheapest places they can rent. Well, none of that's happening right now. It is so dead. I should have brought the camera. I might just do that maybe in a couple of days or whatever, and just cruise through the village so you guys can see what it's like on a weekend or on a Sunday. I mean, Friday, Saturdays, Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday there was always people in the village. Now it's like a ghost town. So I don't know if you guys are experiencing that, out. And I know a couple of you guys out there in Florida, you know who you are, said you got shit lined up and things are looking pretty good. God bless you, because that's not what's going on the West Coast. Yeah, it's nuts. I don't even know what to say. So, yeah, anyway, so that's basically the subject, is that big question mark on the season of summer this year on Clusterfuck 24. So it's going to be interesting here on the West Coast. And yeah, that's about it. I don't know if I told you guys before, but we're not going to be down here in Southern. I grew up here, and I can't stand it. It's just, it's nuts, and it's dangerous, and it's nuts. But so we're gonna go move back up to Crescent City. I can get steady work up there, get the gigs. I already got 2 restaurants, one place that I've been touching base with, and they can't wait to have me back up there. So, and I want to fish. I want to play guitar and fish and try to work as less as possible. And then we're trying to save our pennies to get a little bit bigger trailer, or maybe even a tiny home or something like that. And my wife, she's got her grandkids up there. That's why we kind of want to go up to Crescent City. Crescent City, if you don't know where it is, it's in California, unfortunately, but it really is just a laid back, cool freaking town. The economy's not as good as it is here, but all I need is a couple venues to play, and play 4 to 5, 6 times a month. I'm good. And Brookings is on the other side in Oregon, and there's a few venues, some distilleries. Yeah. So, but it could happen in a year, could happen in 2 years. We'll just see how Mom's doing. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to touch base with you guys, see what's going on. If you guys have any questions or anything, or put them in the comments or whatever, and then maybe the next vlog in a couple of days or whatever, I can go. If you have any questions about anything that I can give you some advice on or whatever, I'll do it. And I'll, on this vlog, any comments that are left or any questions, I'll do I don't think I'll do a live thing, but I haven't got that down yet. I haven't even got into that because I'm so busy with everything else. But yeah, so peace to you all. Thank you so much for the support. I've got a donation thing at the bottom in the description. If you find it in your heart to, I don't expect much at all, because if you do it, whatever you have, it's hard right now. I get it. So don't sweat it if you can't. If you can't, at least, build up, leave some comments. Give me a thumbs up, that crap, thumbs up. Some of you guys probably going, okay, this guy's something wrong with this guy. Anyways, I love you all. You guys are just awesome, and I appreciate the support. You guys have been with me for a few years now, and it's pretty cool. And yeah, so let's do it in a couple days. I'm gonna get another vlog on. I ain't waiting a freaking week, because when I end up waiting a week, then something comes up, I get busy, or I get falls where I'm doing my gigs, I don't have time, and then it ends up being like 10, 12 days down the road before I put up a post. So I'm going to try to do it just short little ones. This one's a little long now already, I'm sure. But you guys take care of yourselves. Take care of your fellow musicians if they need a hand or help or anything, or whatever you can do. And also just get out there and soothe some souls, because The only light that we have right now that I see is live music. So get out there and play. I don't care if you're playing on the corner or you know, in a you know, in a cellar somewhere, or your front room at a party. Drag the guitar out and freaking play. Make some noise. Make some music. All right, you guys. Peace, love. I'm out. I'll talk to you guys in a few days. Ciao.